Welcome back to Pink Turtle Soaps. Today's soap actually wraps up the month of August, and while the other soaps were throwback fragrances, this one is not. The reason being is I decided to make a signature soap just for Pink Turtle Soaps, and for the occasion I made little pink turtle embeds, which I'm super excited about. The fragrance oil that I'm putting in with this soap is a duplication, and it is made to smell like Hawaiian tropics, but in my opinion it doesn't smell too close to it, but it still smells very tropical. It is very strong with coconut and pineapple. I think it's perfect for the time of year. We are going to begin by mixing our lime water into our oils and giving them a really quick blend with the stick blender. Now that everything is nice and blended together, I'm going to set the stick blender off to the side. The next step is to split the soap off into 4 containers, which I'm going to try to do carefully. Now I'm just going to eyeball this. I'm not going to grab the scale to measure all this to make sure that it's completely even. Okay, now that everything is measured off, we are going to add our colorants. In the first one, we are going to add white. In the second one, we're going to add watermelon punch. In the third one, we're going to add raspberry red. And in the fourth one, we're going to add neon pink. Next, I'm just going to mix in all of the colorants by hand. Alright, now that everything except for the white has been mixed in by hand, I'm going to pour in the fragrance oil and then use the stick blender going from lightest to darkest. Alright, now that everything is nice and blended with the fragrance oil, I'm going to grab our molds. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the darkest color first, which is almost a purple, but it still has some pink in there. I'm going to try to do really thin layers of each color. So I think I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this process for you guys because it might take a minute. Alright, now that the molds are completely filled, I'm going to step aside and get our piping mixed up, and I'll see you guys when it's time to pipe the soaps. Normally, I fast forward through the piping just because it takes so long, which I'm still going to do, but I'm also going to fast forward through putting in these embeds afterwards because that would take a lot of time. Alright, now that all the embeds are in, I'm going to spray it down with some glitter. I have biodegradable glitter that is silver, and I also have some that is rose, which is sort of like a purpley pink, but I think it'll match these turtles perfectly. And all I'm going to do now is give them a really quick spritz. And next I'm going to just very carefully sprinkle the pink glitter. I want it to be visible, but I don't want to dump a whole lot onto one bar. Alright, all the glitter is finished, so all I have left to do now is spray it down with rubbing alcohol, and that'll really help seal in all the glitter, and it'll keep the embeds from sweating. We will be back in about 24 hours, and we will be able to cut this up and check out the inside. We are back. It's been about 48 hours, and it's time to cut the soap, and I'm really excited to see the inside. There it is. I really love the marbling of those colors. Let's go ahead and cut up this loaf and see what we've got waiting for us. If you would like to grab yourself a bar, these will be available at pinkturtlesoap.com August 1st at 8 a.m. Thank you so much for watching, and we